I don't know how long it will take, but I will get to 100k a month. Maybe even a million a month, maybe even more. Who really knows? But I definitely will get to 100k a month. And that's because I cannot tolerate myself being below 100k a month. I'm saying this as completely broke, like currently no clients, not making money yet. But I'm about to start calling tomorrow. I should have started like way sooner, by the way. But I just decided to choose gaming and like just start running away from the cold calls and actually taking action because of uncertainty. Not sure of how I'm gonna do, like just not fully just waiting for the perfect time to start, which never actually came, by the way. So, I just feel like I had to be ready, had to know exactly what to do. Like I felt like I have to be confident in, like, doing what I'll say I'll do. If I'm actually gonna start calling people and actually gonna start like working for people, to help them, get more clients, get to their goals. If I don't fully feel confident right now and like, then I feel like how am I going to get clients, right? And that's like a fair excuse to have, but it's not an excuse to not do the work. So, the way to beat that out of yourself is just by doing a shit ton of cold calls, a shit ton of action. Obviously, like, do a lot of research before, like a lot of learning, but I've already done like hundreds of hours of learning over the months, but like not really much action, not really much outreach done. And that's the main thing holding me back right now from hitting my first 10k month, and eventually 100k a month. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Currently just been like locked in on the fitness, but I'm getting pretty fucking pissed that I don't have money to afford like a proper diet, to have only single ingredient foods. And like just like I want so much things, but it costs money that I don't have. So, that's really annoying. And I feel like at the same time I'm making excuses to not like lock in on the cold calls because like, oh, I have so much time. By the way, like, our lives are short. We don't have as much time, nearly as much time as we think, right? Like, what is it? Like 7,000 days is like 20 years, right? 7,000 days is nothing, man. Like, I think 700 days went by in like 2 seconds, So, like, we don't really have much time at all. And, just have to get out of my comfort zone. And, because, like, I can do anything I put my mind to. Like, if I want to do cold calls, I'm able to do cold calls. Like, who's going to stop me? Like, you have to stop listening to the devil. You have to listen to God and follow God's plan for what He has for you, because that's what has been helping me a lot right now, is praying to God and and lean and putting all my faith true in Christ, and like leaning not on my own understanding but walk by faith, right? Walk by faith, not by sight. And if God is for you, who can be against you, right? That is also a quote from the Bible that has been really helping me, um to overcome like my fear and uncertainty and like feeling like I'm not good enough to like make it with the business. Maybe this is not meant for me. I'm just like too shit to do this. Like, I am not that type of person. But God says that I am. Like, God's like, you can actually do anything you put your mind to. Like, God created you in his perfect image. Like, he didn't curse you. You're not cursed. Like, you can actually do it if you actually try. So, I just actually have to start trying and start doing the cold calls. But I'm just so scared of like what the other people will think, or like to be seen as like a scammer. Like, because, you know, I have, and the only reason I feel that way is because I judged other people before cold calling and assuming that they are shit or like that they are scammers. But now they are making hundreds of thousands a month while I'm still here broke, And it's like, I've done cold calls as well before, but yeah, I never truly felt like, you know I'm calling to actually help them. Actually, sometimes I did, but like, you know I have to not be selfish about this and think that I'm actually putting my valuable time to cold call these business owners, to help them get more clients, to help them finally, like, make so much more money, 10x their money, 10x their income. Like, I'm putting my time and energy out there to help them get what they've always wanted. Like, I'm not scamming them. I'm not like, you know, like, you know, like if I actually fucking make it happen and, you know, do like a, by the way, like, I'm going to be working with agencies and basically helping them book appointments and close clients, get clients, and basically build like full client infrastructures, like basically help them with everything to do with client acquisition, right? And yeah, basically, I've been in the research phase, like creating my offer, like doing all kinds of things, watching all kinds of videos, relating that, or even about Jesus or about like other things, just basically indulging myself in content and all these things, but not actually taking action. The only thing I've really been taking action on is my mobility and my fitness, and like, getting back in shape and getting shredded and all that. But in regards to the business part, I have been, yeah, I have been implementing a lot. I've been learning, and I have still been doing a lot of uncomfortable things and creating like the offer and like being on Google Docs a lot and like on spreadsheets and stuff like that. But haven't actually been doing the cold calls because I'm like, I feel like I'm naturally an introvert, and I feel like if I'm gonna call people, like that's just gonna, I already feel like that's gonna be negative, and I have to change my beliefs around that. Like, if you are the same way, like you can truly change your beliefs around that and have cold calling be easy, and like have it be very easy to do, successful and enjoyable, right? It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be something that you dread or like that you hate doing. Like, you can actually stay consistent in it if you actually approach it the right way and you fix your belief systems that are limiting you. So, if you want to basically learn more about how you can, get a 10K a month, 100K a month with specifically a marketing agency or like a coaching or like something online, something to do online, um, then just subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be doing more videos like this, and yeah, eventually I will be trying to like create this channel to for my personal gain, like to get clients from this for my own agency, to help other agencies scale. But obviously, like, I don't want to, like, I want to be transparent about that, you know. So yeah, currently have just been not as disciplined as I should have been, right? Been very disciplined with my diet, my fitness. Not really my diet, actually, could have been more locked in with my diet. But yeah, that's basically it. The diet, mobility, fitness. I mean, I guess that was all right. The business part, I've been learning a lot, like spending like 4 to 8 hours a day, sometimes zero. Like the last 4 days, I haven't done anything. I've just been playing video games basically and going gym, and that's all I've been doing. So I need to like start actually taking action, start calling people now. I'll never feel ready. You just have to start and change your beliefs. Like, do the cold calls, see that it's not that bad. Like this, like it's the hardest it will be right now. Like the first call that you make is gonna be the hardest because the uncertainty, like you don't know like how bad it's gonna be, right? And in most cases your brain just like the things, 99% of the things you worry about never even happen, right? And your brain looks for the negative, but you have to rewire your brain to start looking at the positive. And if you have good experiences with cold calls, that's how you fix your belief systems, to actually start loving cold calls. And I already know that I'm gonna have a lot of good experiences. Sure, there might be some people that hang up on me. Sure, there might be people that say like fuck off. But so what? Like, if that's the worst case that can happen, like there's nothing that bad that can happen, you know? And you have to like just, you know, start doing calls, do like 100 calls, and then you can make up your mind about if the call count is negative or not. Like, don't make up your mind by what you think it's gonna be, because if you think that it's gonna be bad, and if you think like you're not gonna get anyone, then you're gonna act out those beliefs even if they are like gonna sabotage your goal. And even if you want your goal, if you have those limiting beliefs, then they're always going to hold you back. So thanks for watching, and yeah, I should make another video soon.